Good morning, you guys. Good morning to each and every one of y'all. I didn't get any sleep, y'all. Just to be perfectly honest, I didn't get any sleep at all. So I got a phone call last night, and it was a very serious conversation. Um, and I want to have this conversation this morning show about addiction, right? So when you have a loved one that is addicted to alcohol or whatever it is, I grew up under that for years, right? So when you have a family member that battle with alcoholism and they call you, and I'm like, what you calling me like this? You come out with that documentary. Hold up, I must give y'all the story. So this particular person called me and they were just drunk. They were drunk. They were drunk. Like they were drunk, but I was glad that they called because I was able to have a conversation. And this is the thing, I'm gonna just be real with you. That was my mom that called me, right? And me and my mother relationship is strained, okay? It's a very strained relationship, um, to the point where I get it. And I know alcoholism is very strong. I didn't realize it until I got older how alcoholism is a problem, and when you know somebody that need prayer, they need help, they need assistance. But what she was saying to me when she was doing her drunken rants, because I knew she was drunk, I can tell when my mother is sober and when she's drunk. But I don't brush her off and get off the phone because she be giving me tea and saying some truth in her drunken rants. So she said something that confirmed to me what I already knew, and I'm going to repeat it to you all because I already have it documented. But this is what she said. She said, "Your family hate you. They hate you. They hate what you did." And I said, "Okay, they hate me." And she said, "Yes." And she said, "God forbid if my mother passed," when she's talking about my grandmother, "if she passed, you will not be invited to the funeral." So she's just talking. I'm letting her talk, and she really let me have it because we have unresolved issues that's going on. I know my mama is going through, so it's just somehow I just randomly just called her. Like, no, yeah, I randomly called her. She did not call me. Let me make that perfectly plain. I called her. Yeah, because she didn't call me. I called her. Because, I got to check up on, the virus going around. I called her. And so when I got on the phone with her, I was going to talk about that. Usually our conversation is about a minute or 2 minute short. Like, we don't have long conversation. But somehow we were able to stay on the phone, and she were telling me some things, and she kept reiterating, "And when you come out with your memoir, and you better not put me in that book, and you better not put me in that documentary. I don't give you permission," and blah blah blah. She was just going in. "You trying to do this for financial gain?" I said, "Well, I'm not, but I'm hearing you." And I'm still gonna talk to her in her drunken rant. And I didn't cry, I didn't get upset because I'm used to this person, this person that I'm very used to. Okay. So we were talking, and then I said, "Well, you can't tell me how to feel. I understand your frustration." And she talking about her brother, which is the pastor. Her brother is a pastor of the church. And you did my brother like that. And I get it. I understand it. I said, "I understand what you're saying, but you cannot silence me for me to tell my story, okay? Because it's going to help other people." And we were going back and forth, and I said, "I do apologize, how my family feel, my apology, but I don't apologize for going public with my story. I'm not going to apologize for that because it helped free me. It helped me think clearer. A lot of these folks in my family didn't too much care for me in the first place. Now they just got an excuse not to care for me." And so when she was talking, I was listening to her talk. Um, And of course, I'm gonna put in the documentary. She's going in there whether she had the permission or not. I said, "Get ready for your lawsuit," because she kept saying, "I'm gonna sue you and my brother, the church. We gonna sue you." I said, "Get ready for y'all lawsuits, baby. We just gonna be in some courtroom. We just gonna be in a courtroom. We gonna be in a courtroom." So you go ahead, you get your lawsuit paperwork together, and that just made me iterate. I said, "I got to tell this story." And I know she's embarrassed, but and she's is embarrassed. It's very embarrassing when your son blasts you to his audience that you this alcoholic and he didn't told the world about this. But I gotta tell people that when you do these things, it will be talked about. And I shared. Not everybody gonna do what I did. I shared what went on. And I told it, and I don't apologize. And she kept saying this. She said, you told a lot of truth, but she was upset about her. It wasn't about the uncle. It wasn't about my grandmama. It was about her. She didn't like it. She don't like it when I talk about her alcoholism. She just don't like that. She didn't like that. But the problem is, the reason why I'm talking about it is because it's still an issue to this day. I'm going to talk about it. That goes for anybody that does alcoholism. That ain't cool, and and it's a sickness, and you need to get help. And I understand it, but I'm going to talk about it. That because it frees me. It helps me. Gives me some good therapy. Gives me a good cleansing. It helps me, and that's what it is. And she said, "You can't tell my story. That ain't up to you." And we just, she was just going up. Me and her just going back and forth and everything. So. I'm just listening. My mama had this drunken rant and the threats that she was giving me in the drunken rant. And I know she was drunk. She's not sober. And when she's sober, she's sweet. She's nice. It's a very short conversation when she's sober. And I've done research, for my documentary. I talk to other family members and just have regular conversation. And one thing that this person told me, that her husband told me, and I think it to be true, when he told me this, he said, Marquise, I think your mother never wanted to have children. Now, this is her husband. They've been separated for years. He said, I think she never wanted to have children. I don't think she know how to be a mother. She never really, if you really ask her, and I said in her actions, I think that she loved her children, but in a sense, I don't think she never wanted children. And I can just tell that, because I can just really kind of tell it that she never really wanted children. Even maybe when she's sober up, she can probably gonna tell that, or she can express that to me. But I think in her actions, even when we were kids, she would never go to the school. She was never that type of mother. Like she made sure the bills was on. Every once in a while, a bill would get cut off, but she never was, I don't think. And her husband told me that. Now, he was kind of good, then he slacked off and he got terrible. He just got bad and worse. Like, he don't do nothing for his kids now. But in this particular, it was very harsh. But I'm glad you tell the truth. Just tell me how you feel. Because when I'm doing this documentary, I said, when I'm getting material, tell me how you feel. Let me know what's going on. And you thought that was harsh. I ain't gonna tell you the other stuff the other family members have said. I'm gonna keep that for the documentary that I can talk about. But I'm not. But when my mother, is still a simple thing, is that alcoholism is I'm going to tell my story because it was a child and I'm an adult and I'm going to tell the story. You better get ready. I said, Mama, get your book, get your documentary. I'm going to tell it how it affected me. And now, if you don't like me telling that story, then you should never did it. It's just that simple. Now, because I look at it, if you that mad and upset, you should sober up and go and get your life in order. But if you still want to go on these drunken rants and do all that type of stuff, and I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna document it, baby. I'm gonna have receipts. That's gonna be a given. I'm like, all that cuss. I'm like, oh, this gonna be good material for this documentary. Okay, go ahead. Well, what that shit got to say? Who else you got to cuss out? How many more threats you gonna give me? But I'm listening to her and I'm listening to her talk. And this is something where what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to break a curse in the family of alcoholism, mental illnesses, like curses in the family that need to be broken. And one thing that our family had an issue with, we never like to talk about our secrets. Most families are like that. But what I did in my family, I broke that. I told it all. And boom, and they didn't like it. They didn't like it. Because the stuff that I was saying, people's like, y'all say this man is crazy, but he told the truth. So he confirmed what we already knew. And they don't like that. They don't like it because I heard it in the anger and her voice, and it's coming from my perspective. And you can't get mad from it. You just can't get mad for it. If you that mad, go sober up. Go to AA. Go and sober up. You ain't that upset. You still want to get drunk and drink and all that type of stuff. And I get it. You grown. You do you. I'm gonna be an adult and I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna tell my story and I'm gonna sell it. And you gonna get your cut. you accept the money that I get. See, that's the thing. You can cuss me out, you can call me out my name, and this is where I told my mother, I said, y'all can do that. But when I send money home, I don't see no complaints. I don't hear all that hatred. I don't hear all them threats. Cause I send a coin home, which you get a part of my revenue of me talking about you to build my platform. It ain't like you don't get nothing. You get some, boom, that can, what you need. I'm gonna send this. I'm gonna send this because I do talk about my family and I use it because with this show, I'm very transparent when it comes to my family business and I put it into my commentary, into my show. I just have a special show that way, and that's just what it is. But I always will send them something back home. Okay, whatever it is, the $20, $25, $30, $40, $60, $80, whatever it is. I know you're gonna drink it up, but it don't matter. I should give you something if I'm talking about you. That's the type of person that I am. Okay, and never have any of my money that I've gave ever got rejected. Never get rejected. Never with no threats. So so I know how my mother operate, and I understand it. And this is the thing. I told her, and I said, "Listen, me. I'm still gonna be a jokester because you got to." I know it was kind of pissing her off. I said, "Well, we go on the Yalla Van Zant," and I don't know why I said that. Baby, she dragged Yalla Van Zant. I can't even repeat what she said about Yalla Van Zant. I said we could go on Yalla Van Zant on the old network. I'm not gonna say what my mother said about Yalla. I'm gonna keep that alone. I don't want to burn that bridge. We might got an old network producer listening. I can't tell you what she said about the Yalla Van Zant. I'm not even gonna repeat. I'm not gonna repeat what she said about her, but she dragged the Iyala to the Van Zant. She dragged that woman. So, when somebody drunk, baby, they unfiltered. Like you, that's what I'm telling people. Y'all have to listen to these people when they be doing them drunk rant, because some of that stuff be based in truth. It's a saying that a drunk man never tell no tales. Like it's some truth to that, because what she was saying, and then when she was saying that, and she said this. I'm laughing, and it might not be laughing because I'm in my mind is working to make me laugh. But she said, Marquise, if you die, I'll be the only one at your funeral. I'll be the only one. I said, I don't even want you there. Why would I want somebody there that threatened me, don't want me to be there, and all that type of stuff like that? And she said, well, if you don't want me there, fine. I was like, well, I'm like, because if you threaten me, say I ain't no good, all this. Why be there when I'm gone? Just keep that same energy. But most of these people, they love to come because they want to preach and all to get the attention, all that type of stuff. Oh Lord, but she definitely did say that, and a lot of stuff she's not lying when she said about the family. So I know it's some family members that definitely don't care if I'm breathing or alive. I'm dead to them because of the stuff, that I said. But again, none of them took me to court to sue me for defamation of character. I welcome each of them to put me in that courtroom for defamation of character. Go and file that paperwork, honey. Put me in that deposition. Let me do my video deposition. Go do it. They're not going to do it because they know I'm not going in that courtroom with that young man. That man got some truth. This ain't that ain't no order of protection. I'm smart. See, these people, they could do an order of protection. And let me tell y'all about the order of protection, because I might put this video in my documentary. So I'm ranting for some footage from my documentaries, just to let y'all know. So with the order of protection that my family got up on me, it was easy for them to get it because I was cussing. My grandma, she old, and I was just doing all that cussing and ranting, and then they were able to get an order of protection. It was easy. You got a young man, he's big, he's black, he's doing all that cussing, he's sending all them text messages to harassing people, so it was easy to get them order of protection, and those documents will be in the documentary. Period. Point. Everything that they did, all that paper, all the lies when they took me to St. Bernard Hospital, that's going to be in the documentary. The gas bill that was outrageous and high, and I was complaining about she ain't paying her bill, that's going to be in the documentary. I said to my mother, because, then we really going to talk, and then I was laying some stuff on. I said, well, you saying all this, but did you know this happened? And then she confirmed in this recording that it will be in a documentary. She confirmed about when the guy at the church tried to pull a knife on me and tried to kill me in the church. She confirmed that story. She said, Marquise, I heard about when the guy at the church, I knew he was gay, was going to pull a knife. I said, he did not pull the knife out on me. He said he wanted to pull the knife to kill me because he thought I was going to expose him out of the closet. So that's going to be in the documentary and everything like that. So my mother was just ranting and she was told it was like an hour of her rant, but it was good because it's gonna be good for the documentary. I'm like, go ahead and rant because I'm gonna get a coin off that dysfunction. Why not? You think I'm gonna sit on this content? I'm sorry for him too, but I'm gonna get a coin off of you. I'm not about to take all that. If you cuss me out like a dog, I go ahead, cuss me out, drag me. So I'm gonna get me a click and I'm gonna get me a view. If you want to act ignorant, I'm good with it. It's just chin-ching, chin-ching. That's good content. Go ahead. Whatever you got to say it. Because you just proved my point that you need to go get some help. Okay? So, my mother and I was just having that. And I couldn't even get no sleep because that conversation, I'm like, whoa. It was like, it's just crazy. And there's something else. Like, what is going on? It's like she called me and she cussed me out. And I think that what gets her is that my platform is growing and that people are looking at her strange and all that, and she don't like it. And I get it. But again, change. It's just that simple. It's my story. It's what I went through. It's my experience. And you can't make me shame for me telling my experience. Oh, get over the church thing. I said, okay, I'm going to get over it, but I'm going to tell my story. Yeah, I'm going to get over it, but I'm going to tell my story. So anybody else, they don't have to go through what I went through. And when we had that conversation about it, she kept saying, you can't change God's word. And I said, okay, since we're talking about God and we're talking about God's word, if them people, which all them people are so-called Christians, they supposed to be saved and got God in their life, you cannot say you saved and you hate your brother whom you see every day. How can you say you love God, but you hate your brother that you see every day? How can you love God whom you have not seen, but hate your brother who you see every day? You cannot say you are a follower of Christ and you hate a family member. That God ain't in that. You talking about you love Jesus and you shouting and you speaking in tongue and you hate your brother. You hate him. You supposed to be praying for him. Hate it. If you want to see him, you want to go to his funeral. If he was dead, you want to go because you hate him and you a bishop and you a preacher. Oh, come on now. You better go on somewhere and sit down with all that type of stuff. See, these folk, and these supposed to be so-called Christians, don't you, what you get mad for because somebody want to tell their truth? Didn't the Bible say the truth shall set you free? You get mad when people want to tell their truth. Or you get mad when people get their business spread out. It don't matter. You can't get upset when things get up on you and then you want to hate somebody. No, that ain't going to work. If you say gays going to hell, how you going to heaven? You got hatred in your heart. Where you think you going with all that hatred? If gays going to hell, where you think you going if you hate people, hate your brother? Where you think you going? I just like these people. It really, it amazes me. And a lot of times with our family, it's dysfunction. It's very dysfunction. And my mother, she have her problems, she have issues with alcoholism, and I get it. But the problem is that we have to have a sober conversation. It's a challenge when one party is sober and the other party is drunk. You can't communicate with a person that is intoxicated. You can't, because you're not all the way there. And I think when she's sober, she don't communicate. She don't talk. But when she drunk, baby, you can't keep her from talking. Baby, she talk and talk and talk, and I love it. And I say, I want people to hear this and see what you go through when you're dealing with somebody that have an addiction to alcohol. You have to see this because some people need to witness these things, because some people is going through this situation right now with their parents. Some people it's worse, but I want to explain it and tell this story so it will help other people with their relationships and tell them how to get over it. And sometimes, and this is just me being real, you will have a distant relationship. I understand it. I didn't really understand it at first when people would be saying, I don't get along with my family. I can't be around them. Is this? I get it now. Some people you have to love from a distance. Some people you won't have that relationship where you go see your mama or your daddy every day and you sit at the kitchen table. Everybody don't have that type of relationship. Some folks, you will see them when you see them. If you don't, you don't. Some people have that type of. Unfortunately, that's the type of relationship I have with my loved ones. It's a very distance, but me, I still will send money back home. I just would do it. I don't have to do it. I don't have to do it, but I do it. I don't know why I do it because she ain't gonna do nothing but drink it up. I sent my grandma some money for her birthday. I highly doubted that my grandma got her birthday money. I think that birthday money probably went to some liquor. And this has been going on for a long time with my mother, with the drinking and all the type of stuff like that. But we really working because I'm trying to get them 911 tapes. Baby, I want this documentary to be lit. Because I want y'all to hear this stuff so y'all can see and get Wiley, maybe you're my yeah, she do have past issues, and I get it and I understand it, but I want her to understand that, but she it ain't clicking for her, so I just tell the story, and maybe she be embarrassed enough to finally get some help, or maybe she just don't get no help. I don't know. All I know is I'm gonna tell my story. I'm not gonna shelve my project of something that I want to share my story and say, I ain't gonna do it because mama don't want me to do it. And then the father thing, oh baby, we got to the father topic. Oh Lord, why did I bring that up? And I'm ignorant. And so I love provoking my mother when she's drunk. That's just what I do. I'm ignorant like that. I'm gonna sit and ask you questions. So yes, it's why we talking. I need to know who my daddy. I don't know why I said that. Let that go. Move on with your life. I said you ain't move on with your life with your daddy. You knew who your daddy was. I said that's easy to say when you knew who your daddy was. I want to know who my daddy is. Since we talking, I know you cussing me out. I know you say you gonna kick my butt. You said all this stuff, but after you get through doing all that kicking, find out who my daddy is. Oh Lord Jesus, I'm telling you, when y'all hear that on the recording, I don't know when is the release date of the timeline of the release date because there's so much content that just come through. I gotta make sure I back up this footage because last time I had the footage, they stole my computer, so I need to bag that footage up some drum drives. So I'm gonna have to give me some drum drive, hard drive to bag up this stuff that I be getting. Let me get some hot conversation. I'm so upset that they stole my other computer. So next, I got to be smart and like send that out to other people so the story can be told and everything like that. But yeah, y'all, this is for the morning show, and this show is very personable show, and I don't apologize for it. I'm sorry. This is what the Wiley Show is. This is why people are attracted to come on the show. Because we have this type of thing. Do I apologize for the things that I have said to my mother in anger? Absolutely. 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 And I really do apologize of all the disrespectful things that she said. Absolutely. And I really want to emphasize on things in this documentary: mental illness, alcoholism, and lack of communication, and religion. It's so much that I want to tackle: mental illness, alcoholism, and religion. It's just that don't mix. Alcoholism, religion, and mental illness. It's like all that mixed in. It's a lot of that goes on, and that need to be told. You got some folk that go to church, say they got the Holy Ghost, and they talk to themselves at night and have bad dreams and be tormented in their dreams. You got some folks that say they know God and they talk to themselves and hear voices. I'm just saying. So it's like I'm just saying it's a lot that really goes on. Abuse that have went on, abuse, physical abuse that have went on. People that innocence were taken from them in situation. I have to tell this story because there's so many women that have innocence been taken away from them. And when you don't tackle that issue and and try to resolve the issues, it leaks into other things. And I've seen it all in this family. And I said, wow. And for this platform, I was fortunate enough with a platform to talk with an audience, and now people are attracted to this channel and they watch. And my family don't like it; they just don't like it. The church don't like it. They don't like it because they like, man, how can this young man have influence and people view him? Because I'm telling my story. It's just that it's just really that simple. It's just really simple. So I really want my mother to be good. Um, I really want my mother to be great. And I really wanted that. And I'm definitely looking for investors, always for investors, for people, like always for investors, always for people, because I want that to be edited correctly. And you got to pay these people, so always wait. And I'm taking my time. I'm not rushing this because it's like it's always something that's going on in my life concerning this, and I can't wait. I really can't because I want other people to come and speak and be experts and talk and different things of that nature. But it is that way because I have siblings I haven't talked to in years. Siblings that's in prison for drugs and all type. I got two brothers that's in prison right now for gang activity and for drug trafficking. Two brothers, I think that's in jail. Yep, two of them that's in prison right now. Yeah. So, it's really a lot. And when you can hear your mother talk and some of who the kids that she don't like, and she would express the kids that she don't like, and she named them by name. And and I hear it. And I known this for a problem when I looked at my mom growing up. I knew that she had her issues, and it's a lot of issues. But I'm curious because I'm nosy. I want to know what is them issues. What was them issues? So I've been digging, and a lot of different theories that I have that we will dissect in a documentary. I ain't gonna talk about it right now, but some little stuff people told me because I'm like, I want to know what is the issue. Then I'm curious, and then once I get to digging, and you guys, let me tell y'all something. Once you get to digging, you go in one situation, then another situation. That's why I tell you, you got to be careful when you go and dig in your family history. I'm going to say this. You got to be careful when you dig in your family histories, when you try to get the secrets and all that. You got to be prepared because you don't know what you going to find. And you better hope and pray your heart and mind is strong enough to do the digging. And once you dig and go back to some generations and you hear some stuff, you will see why you are in the predicament that we're in today. Are you still in communication with those brothers in prison, unlike 5'8" and her brother? No, I'm not in communication with any of them in prison. No, I don't talk to any of them. Any of my brothers and sisters. I haven't talked to them in years. No, I haven't. I had one brother that was in Cook County Jail, and I was going to write him. And I still have the letter that I was going to send him, and he in prison now, but I had a letter to send. So I said, you know what? I just don't feel the need because what can I really talk about? Because it's been like a long time. Like, what can I really write? Oh, hello, I'm your brother. I'm praying for you. Like, what really can I say? And then, I know them, baby. They gonna send me another letter back. Send me some money, put some money on my books. I don't know what I really can say for that, and maybe I can dive into that. But it's something, and I can't wait to talk about it. Like for the documentary. So it'll be a good project, and that I think is going to be definitely great for me and for the family. I personally, I really believe that. I really believe, like, on Patreon, y'all heard a recording on Patreon. So that was great. But that phone call from my mother, I'm not shocked. That was many phone calls, and that she sent me. Wow, that's crazy that they're still your family and send them some. Yeah, I do. I still send them some money. Absolutely. Whatever it is, for $5, $10, $20, $25, $50, $80, whatever it is, I'm gonna send a piece of money back home because that's just what I am. I only have communication with my mom because even my mom, she confirmed to me I told my mama not to talk to you no more, to let you go. Don't talk to him no more. Yeah, she told, my mother and her brother, both of them told my grandmother, don't talk to him no more. Don't talk to him at all. Like, yeah, they did all that type of stuff. Which is that's their decision because that's their mother. That's their decision. That's their mother. And I don't have no issues or no quarrel. I haven't been back to Chicago since. And I haven't been back to Chicago since. I ain't gonna play a sip of the recorder. Nope, I ain't playing a sip of the recorder. Oh God, it'd be so funny. Bless you, Wiley. Keep bless your family because God has blessed you daily. Yeah, definitely gonna continue to bless my family. I think that will never change. I think I will always bless you. You need to talk to your brother. I have plenty of brothers and sisters I need to talk to. I need to connect with all of my brothers and sisters and everything. To be quite honest with you, to do that. So y'all definitely, I gotta find out where they at too, because prison. I gotta find out which prison they at. So I'm gonna talk to one of my producers that know how to get all this information. One of them are really good of tracking information down. Go back to Chicago. Okay, you could be my camera. Go back to Chicago. Okay, I would love that. I really would love that. So I'm definitely gonna talk to some of my brothers and sisters to get them on the documentary, and that's where the finance is coming on because I'm gonna have to pay them people to come up on the documentary. I'm gonna have to pay them and put them on a nice contract just in case. Because if it hit, I'm gonna make sure that because they might that'll be the time. So yeah, definitely need to keep in touch with your brothers in prison. Well, I was so blessed to have my mom and dad. They never drank. My dad went out after work, only time my mom ripped his. Yeah, but yeah, definitely. I definitely need to do it because it's been years since I talked to my brothers that's in prison. I haven't talked to them in a long time. Really haven't. I didn't get any sleep, you guys, because like I said, that phone call conversation it's I listened to it and then she kind of like interrupted my sleep. I'm keep saying yeah, the phone call that I recorded into my sleep because I said, listen, let me call her. I said, let me call her. And then she said what she said. Then I called her back. And then that's when we talked for like a whole hour. We talked for a whole hour. And you will hear her rant. And you're gonna hear it. And it's gonna be like a really, really a classic rant. And like I wanna say this, and I do have work today. I'm gonna easy knock that shift out. And then I got 2 other days that I'm off, which is a blessing. Cause I've done this before. I'm gonna take these 2 days off. No, I got work today. I'm gonna work 6 to 2 and take my 2 days off because I got 2 days off and to go to sleep. So I probably will not do a show after work. Like I'm probably gonna go to sleep and really like resume. So don't be surprised if you don't see me in 2 days. That's why I'm giving y'all this morning show. That would be a good reality show documentary concept. Finding that building connection with siblings. Wish you the best, no matter what the icon is. Right. No matter what it is. And you know what? You just never know. Because it's a lot with my family. And I was the only one that spilled the beans publicly. Well, my sister, she kind of do it, but she only did it on Facebook. I had on my platform, people are known of things about my family, and I shared it. I did publicly. My uncle, he'll share family business over the church and stuff like that. But that was on, over the church, he would share business, but never was recorded and documented. And somebody actually came out and said this thing. And that's where the hatred are in. The hatred came in is not what he said, it's how he said it. And he said it to social media. He did not keep it in the family, even though you couldn't technically keep it in the family because they would have just told you to shut up, hush, don't worry about it, talk too much, don't say nothing. But I sent and I just got up on and I shared it. and it freed me. And I was introduced to a platform of people, and some people, they have issues with their moms or with their dads or with their brothers or with their sisters, even with their church, with church hurt. So many people will send me stuff, and they're people that battle with bipolar. Oh my gosh. Like, it's like when you tell your story and your experience, you know what I'm saying? You will attract people to share their experience. And that's what it was all about. And I know they're gonna freak out when the documentary come out. I just know they're gonna freak out. They're gonna be upset. My name gonna be mentioned. He's gonna be dragging me, and I'm gonna force them to come out and tell their side of the story. Because if you go to court and sue, you got to prove it. Just because a person threatened you to go to court, you have to prove your case. That don't scare me. Unless it's like criminal court or something like that. Even with that, you got to be careful with court, because you're innocent until proven guilty. And in civil court, you still got to prove your case. And it's very expensive in civil court as well. Because I was just watching a documentary, right? The King of the Tigers. I think that's the name of it. The King of the Tigers. So this zookeeper, right? So he got up on, he's suing this lady. I forgot her name. She wanted to shut down his zoo. Because he got these exotic tigers. He breeding these tigers and blah blah blah. So eventually, this woman from this animal activist group, she would breed, cats too. But in her opinion, she was doing it for safety. But they went back and forth in a lawsuit, and when it was all said and done, that lawsuit cost them over hundreds of thousands of dollars in legal fees. And guess what? They did not get their $1 million that they sued for. They actually lost because the dude didn't have the money to pay the money. So make sure y'all watch it. The King of the Tiger. It's the documentary on Netflix. When I tell you, that was good. See, people don't know, in civil lawsuits, you can do countersuits. Like, it's so much that you can do with civil lawsuits. Like, that ain't nothing. Like, that's not like going down there and getting an order of protection. Like, you really have to file the paperwork, then that person do a countersuit. Like the Dr. Larry Reed situation, like, that is expensive. Like, and that case still is pending, even with Tasha K and Cardi B. That's expensive when you are sitting here doing a situation. That's expensive. Yeah, that's expensive when you go back for the lawsuits and stuff like that. That's very, very expensive. But we still get information for the documentary and stuff like that. They are making a mention of in front of the hospital in New York City. Things are getting real. Red mask and scar. So even when you wear a mask, and this is just, this is because since you brought up with the whole situation that's going on, you could wear so many masks and gowns and still contract and get this virus. That is not 100% proof safe. You could wear all that and take all that equipment out, and somebody can accidentally sneeze on you, or some could be in the air. Some you touch, you actually touch your nose, you actually touch inside your eye and get it. That's they ain't telling y'all that. You could put on all that equipment and take it off, sneeze, or you touch some, you accidentally touch your nose, or you get a part of a droplet or something coming in, and it all depends on how strong your immune system is. It all depends on your defense system, your body system. You can have on every piece of equipment and still get it. That's the sad part. That's the sad part. That's the sad part. So I said, Wiley, stay home and get that sick leave. I should, because I got a little chest pain, so a little tightness of a chest pain. I don't know if that's a symptom. I really hope it ain't no symptom. I really hope that ain't no symptom. What I look like Wiley getting the virus? Oh, Lord, they will have a field day in this sector. They gonna drag me. Yeah, somebody said that's a symptom, so I need to call my job. and take my 14-day quarantine. I really do. It's like a weird feeling in my chest area. Like for real, seriously. It's like a real feeling in my chest area. And if I say that, I'm gonna have to be gone for 14 days. And I work at a nursing home, so I think I need to call them. And that's the sad part. Cause I'm gonna be out work for 14 days. I haven't had no cough. Like the chest pain, yes. And I think I might have to call off. Lord have mercy. They gonna drag me in these streets. Now that's something. I might have the virus. And the coronavirus. I might have I got a little chest pain. And pain in your chest could be anxiety. I get that. Yeah, it could be, but it's not anxiety though. It's like a tightness. It's not no anxiety though. It's like I'm feeling like different kind of warm. Like it's like a weird feeling. I feel like something is coming. I feel it in my chest. So I'm like, oh Lord. But they gonna drag me in these streets though. You're sure I feel you will be okay. If you got the virus, you have to self-isolate to protect others, especially where you work. Yeah, so let me they only writing out people with a fever and symptoms. Even then they don't want to tell you just to stay home. Absolutely. Absolutely. So let me go ahead on. I really hope not. I can't afford this. I gotta pay the library back. I can't afford this. I can't afford this. 14 days quarantine. I can't be quarantined for no 14 days. I can't afford to be gone for no 14 days. Any patient at your nursing home had, I don't know. Lord, because I know it once I make this phone call. I know they're going to say you got to stay home for 14 days. Uh, Y'all pray for me, pray for me, pray for me, pray for me, pray for me. Yeah, I just think probably need to take a day off. I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna have to call them because I have the chest pain and it feels weird. Like I feel something is coming. Like it's in my chest, like right here. And I felt it earlier today when I was on live. I felt it earlier today when I was on live, and I was joking about it. And I'm like, man, and I didn't sleep because it's like a tightness, like up there. And that ain't like me to have that type of pain like that. No, I can't tell them. I ain't gonna tell them all that, child, before they put me on the 14 days. Oh, Lord, child. Maybe they gonna put me on the 30-day quarantine. Baby, I get through talking to them, baby. They gonna have a whole police department out my door. Baby, they gonna have a whole police department. So we gotta watch that young man because that young man might try to get naked. That young man might try to go to our library. So baby, they gonna have the National Guard outside my door. Baby, when they find out, oh, that's Mr. Wiley. Oh, dude. We gonna make sure put the National Guard outside his door. That roller, them voices. That roller gonna be messing with those voices. No. Oh my Lord. Oh my god! And then go to nuts at home playing golf in his backyard to stay busy. I would say that right now. Mm-mm-mm. I hope I don't have it. I sure have a pain up here. Joe do. They're gonna put you under if you think you have it and still go into a facility full of compromised immune system. They said hold your breath for 20 seconds. Hold your breath for 20 seconds. It's hard to have it. The most common symptoms are cold, shortness of breath. Some patients have aches and pains. Um, yeah, man. Yeah. So I gotta be careful when I say stuff. It could be stress and anxiety. Them cops will keep doing. Oh no, they can't keep my mans away. Oh Lord. It started off with a tickle. Yeah, right. Air in my chest. Oh, you said anxiety? I don't think it's anxiety. Oh. Oh Lord. Wait a minute. Miss Pooh said, don't play with your life. Your mom is gonna be back to talk about you. Oh my God. Oh my God. You know. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh, I got a runny nose. Lord have mercy. No, I don't want no days off. Child, I love to work. But I'm telling you, I don't feel that good though. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. And I have a whole lot that's going on with me, child. Mm-mm-mm. But we shall see. Mm. Mm-hmm. What's no, I don't think I'm gonna go. I don't think. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think I need to go. Yeah, I don't think. It could just be a cold. It could just be a cold, but because I don't want to put them residents in no compromising position. I don't think I need to go. I'm gonna have to use wisdom. Where Wiley go get tested. Dig. Lord have mercy. Mm-mm-mm. They're not gonna test like they don't have like them test kits. They're gonna send me home. Like I don't have a lot of symptoms. And if I act ignorant at these hospitals, most of these hospitals know me. They're gonna put my hand part in a mental institution. Cause if they don't test me, I know me. I know me. And them voices, they said, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I know me. And some of them hospitals know me. Man. I think if that hospital turned me away, it's gonna be some trouble. Baby, it's gonna be some trouble. And I won't be surprised if the news trucks is out there. We have breaking news. A young man, 29 years old, came to get a test and they told him no. And the young man came, he flipped and did all of this damages. We are reporting live. As you can see, this was the glass doors. This was the glass doors that opened up. As you clearly can see, you see the nurse getting the tables is yet flying. He proceeded and threw the high blood pressure machine and broke it in pieces. I never, and you know, they gonna have to interview some nurses. I never seen nothing like this. All we told the young man, we don't have any test kits to go home. And he proceeded to do all this yelling and he just went on a rampage. I was so scared. I proceeded to isolate myself in the nearest room. I was so scared. And he took off all his clothes. I'm going to have to self isolate myself for at least 14 days for the what I witnessed today. You can say, Dr. Phil, doctors. You can say, Dr. Phil, Dr. Oz. Oh, Lord. Yeah, they go 14 days isolation for Rona, 30 days for sight. Whose name would you scream out? I don't know what. Oh, they said, Wiley, take your meds. Lord Jesus, come on now. Oh, Lord Jesus. See, I don't know why I told y'all I have a doctor's appointment at 8 and they said only one person allowed in the office at a time. That's crazy. COVID just went up to 24,000. Oh, God. Yeah, they do. They love me at work. They do. And I'm telling you, I can't, like, I really feel sick. And that's a shame. That is a shame. And I feel that tightness in my chest. And I'm gonna call my job. I'm gonna have to call them. Like, it's like a burning sensation. I'm for real. I'm really, really for real. And I'm sad because it's kind of embarrassing though. Like, in a sense, that's embarrassing. If I get, I'm gonna call my job first, and I'm gonna go get tested. Okay, I'm gonna go get tested. I'm not gonna live stream, but I will have my phone. I got my portable chargers charged up just in case things go left. I'm gonna go to the hospital first. I'm gonna go to the hospital first. Yeah, I'm gonna call my job and I'm gonna go to the hospital. I know they're not gonna test me. They gonna send my high. Me and Steve gonna be calling the 1-800. They gonna give me nothing but a case number. I'm not gonna be ignorant and just show them. No, I'm gonna call the hospital first. But I sure got that texture in my chest. I feel it. And my nose is running. Oh, my Lord Jesus. Honey. I know that, but my chest is, I'm telling y'all, my chest is hurting. They're going to, why your apartment door shit like a giant. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Oh my God. See. Oh my God. But Baby, this the olive. It's just so much, y'all. It's so much. But I do feel it in my chest, though, for real, for real. I feel it in my chest. Oh, Lord Jesus. It's embarrassing, though. Like, it's so embarrassing. I'm too big, you know? I'm 6'2", you know? So it is embarrassing. It is. Because it's embarrassing. Because I don't like doing I love going to work. You know what I mean? But I don't want to put them patients in predicament. And no compromising position. Me just being serious. No, he haven't traveled in a long time. I think it's like a month he haven't traveled. Lord. But he traveled like a month ago. He traveled like a month ago. He did 4 weeks ago. Yeah, about 3 or 4 weeks ago he traveled. He came back. But where did he go? I know it was overseas. I don't know where. It was overseas. It was overseas. No, Steve is not my roommate. Why do Steve is not my roommate? Okay. But all right, y'all. So I'm gonna call my job first and talk with them because I definitely don't feel right. Like I have chest. Like I feel it's like the chest pain. Like it's a weird burning, tingling sensation up here. Definitely. All right, y'all. Let me call them. It could it be? I don't think it's anxiety. I'm not. It's nothing for me to be anxiety about. Cause this was going on before the phone call with my mom. Like this was before the phone call. Before my mom. Like this was earlier today. Like once I got off work, I felt like a weird chest. Like this is like a weird chest pain. Like it felt like I was lifting weights, but I haven't lifted no weight. It felt like I was like lifting weight. Have you ever had that feeling when you was lifting weights? And it felt like I was lifting weights, but I didn't do any chest compression weights. You know, that's what it feel like. Yeah. Yeah. So, Father God, in the name of Jesus, whatever it is, Lord, bless me. Word my mouth when I call. Um, Definitely word my mouth. I'm gonna call them first and do it. I'm gonna call them for. It's just something. I only thing in Jesus' name I pray. Thank God, Amen. What I ate yesterday, I didn't eat nothing but some Burger King, but that was earlier. I was real earlier. I ate Burger King, and I probably shouldn't even did that. But me and I ate Burger King earlier today. Yeah, that's what I had. Well, earlier yesterday. I keep saying today. I know. Pray call out. Trump check is coming. They can't fire you if you self quarantine. They all start testing, and I did it anyway. Lord, the Burger King. But I work at my job though, and it was somebody at my job. I don't know if they got it, but they're on isolation. And he was one of my patients that I had to work with. That's what I'm saying. Ugh, I hate. Oh my God, don't let. Ooh, like Lord. Mm-mm-mm. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call them first and see what they say. I'm gonna follow their lead. I'm gonna call them first. Hmm. Because I'm not going to work. I'm not gonna put my job in that predicament. The people, you know what I mean? And if somebody was at my job that's on isolation, that's all I can say. And I was working with that person. Oh my God, please don't let that be. Woo, Lord have mercy. Mm-mm-mm. Jesus, Jesus. And I said it. I said it. I said working on this front line. So I'm definitely gonna call them. All right, y'all gotta go. Y'all keep being the prayers, shorthanded, and still want you to come in. Just tell them you're sick and not coming in. Right. Tell socks from last night to quarantine as well. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah. All right, so let me get off here. I will see y'all soon. Peace.